I'm Heather. This is Karen, roving reader. This is Marcella in the margins. We are here to discuss a light bit of tag, Shorty September TAG. Is that just the name of it?
Yes.
The name of it, we've just decided now, is the Shorty September TAG. Okay, we'll just go through them, say what they are, we'll give our answers for this, and we'll try not to make it 8,000 years long. First question of the tag, okay? What is the shorty on your Shorty September TBR that you're most excited to read? Karen,
sure.
First.
So mine is Why Rebel, and it was actually a gift from Heather when she came here. It's basically about the environment, climate change. It's going to be amazing.
Okay, I've got three. I know we're going to do it short, but I've got three. Because we just went book shopping, so I got new books, which I'm excited about. I've got Rattlebone by Maxime Clare. And I've got We Are Green and Trembling by Gabriela Gavizon Camara, who also wrote The Adventures of China Iron, which is really great.
That cover's creeping me out.
Yeah.
Another creepy cover. And then we've got Little Blue Encyclopedia by Hazel Jane Plant.
Okay, so I think for mine it's going to be Stray Dogs by Richard John Parfit, and this is like one I was going to read for Dowithon, but my library didn't get it to me in time. It is apparently a hard-boiled coming of age in which some teenage boys are like thrown into some sort of like gang situation because one of them sells dictionaries and then something goes wrong. Basically, I'm hoping it's hilarious. I'm not scary, but I don't really know. Okay, next one. Next one, what is your favorite prompt for Shorty September, okay? And then, two-parter, pay attention, okay, there's a test. Second thing, what's a prompt that you would make if you could like pick the prompts for Shorty September, like one that you could invent in your mind, and or bring one back if you're not feeling creative, you know, bring one back from last year's.
Yeah, I did not think about that one.
Yeah, okay, so I'm thinking, okay, so my favorite prompt is obviously ripped shorts because, like, you know,
Obviously.
mysteries, okay? But I'm thinking, if I could make one that wasn't just, like, really broadly Shorty September, I could just make it for myself, okay? It'd be a greyhound onesie. You know, like, greyhound dogs, when they wear, like, the onesie shorts, like, it's all in one thing, and you, like, zip them in, and they look like AT-ATs. Like, it'd be like that, okay? And then the prompt would be, like, a book that your dog or your pet would recommend you. Okay, I feel like my dog, she's very much kind of like a cat, even though she's a dog, she's a greyhound. She's a very cool girl. I feel like it would be something like Sylvia Plath. Do you know what I mean? Like that? Or what's your favorite prompts?
Well, I always love that there's a translated one.
Okay.
Because I feel like there's so much overlap between shorties and translated books.
Good point.
And I like, the other day I spent a whole lot of time looking up new countries for books. Yeah, so now I've got books from like 90 different countries on my TBR. So
That's
I'm super
amazing.
excited about that
That's
one.
wild.
And I love the one that's out of your comfort zone. Because I feel like shorties are such a good way to read something out of your comfort zone. I did not think of a new one, so...
I mean, we're not gonna have enough time to do this whole video anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. So my favorite one is new this year, Hand Me Down Shorts. That is where you like read a book, annotate it, and then send it to a friend, and then they can annotate it as well and send it back to you, or they can just keep it and have like a little gift from you with like not only one of your favorite books but also annotated by you with why you loved it.
Okay.
And then a new one. So I love to travel, and also even when I'm at home, like I'm so ADHD that I can't just read in one place. I need to go different places to read. So it's travel shorts, and it can either be a book that is like has traveling in it or takes place somewhere else, or it could be like find a shorty and read it in different locations throughout the day.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I like that. Next one is, what is your favorite shorty book of all time, or your favorite shorty book from Shorty September's past that you read, in case it's too intense thinking of every book you've ever read ever.
My favorite of all time? Okay, my favorite of all time is The Blue Tent, which Heather forced me to read at one point, or I don't really know why. But anyway, it's either a love or a hate book, and for me it's like a massively love. And I even reread it recently, and just a whole nother level of thoughts that went into it, so. Love it.
Did you ever read like the original like Borges guy?
Yeah, it was boring. I wouldn't recommend it. But it is a shorty.
I'm gonna go for We Have Always Lived in a Castle by Shirley Jackson,
Oh, I like that one.
which I read for Shorty September last year, so it could be my favorite from last year, but possibly also an all-time favorite, because I feel like it's a book you can revisit a lot of times.
Okay, I have 3, like just because I want to have 3, and it's my video, so I can. Okay, Moon of the Crusted Snow by Keisha Rice. I think actually I got that book from you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, it's good. It's like post-apocalyptic, and it's these like what's the tribe? This Canadian tribe. Anishinaabe.
Yeah.
Okay, and they live in the north and they're sort of like separated from everybody, so when the world ends and everything crashes, it doesn't hit them till later, you know, but then they've got to like make it on their own, and they've got these like people that come up, like these people come from the cities into their area to try to like mess stuff up for them and like manipulate them and stuff. And I think you got like a Wendigo situation with like a dude who's like, you know, like an evil sort of dude. Anyway, it's good. Okay, then Union of Synchronized Swimmers by Christina Sandu, and this is just like a bunch of like different stories to do with these synchronized swimmers who are part of this sort of, I guess, like unnamed Soviet country, and they go to compete in another country, and then they just don't go home. They just like become refugees in like that country that they're in. Okay, and then Last Night at the Lobster by Stuart O'Man. We were just talking about this because Marcella's never been to a Red Lobster. But the book is basically just about the very last shift at a Red Lobster. Like, it's going under. It's not going to be a restaurant anymore. And they're just doing their last shift with like the manager and like all the people that work there. It's wild. Like, I like weird stuff. Okay, next one is a book that's not a shorty, but maybe should have been. If you know what I mean. Okay, what do you got?
Okay, hold on. I gotta look up the author. Cut this out. Freshwater for Flowers by Valerie Perrin, which is a book about a woman who works as a caretaker on a cemetery. And then one day this guy comes in with the ashes of his mother, and he wants to put him in this complete stranger's grave. So that's all like fun and games, you know. It's kind of quirky, and has weird characters.
Okay.
But then it just turns into the soap opera, where like there's like affair after affair after affair, and like weird brother-sister relationships.
What's this called?
Ew.
It's called Freshwater for Flowers.
Freshwater for Flowers?
Yeah.
I'm gonna write this down.
I don't think
like-
I'm reading it.
But it goes on and on and on and on. And it could have been shorter.
Oh, that's the whole point of this whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm still writing it down because I feel like it still sounds really good.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
what have you
thought.
got?
Okay, so mine actually is a shorty, but I'm a rule breaker, so I'm gonna say it anyway. The thing is that it was short, but it should have been shorter. Like, could have been a paragraph maybe. It is a little bit different because it's an education book, and it's called Kids Deserve It. And it literally goes on and on and on and on and on, saying the same dang thing the whole time, which is just have fun in your classroom, be creative. I don't need a whole book for that. I don't care if it's like 208 pages. Could have been a paragraph.
That's what I mean.
So you have those when people say like this could have been an email. That
Yeah.
sounds like a
Yes!
book.
Or like a
Exactly.
meeting that could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Potentially controversial opinion, but I'm saying it anyway, okay? You can come for me, I don't care. Tomorrow. Oh my gosh. What's this one by? I don't know. I'll put it
Gabrielle-
as
Seven?
Gabrielle
Tomorrow. I didn't think it was a problem, okay? But also, the title. Just call it Tomorrow.
Why?
Why?
Why three
Tomorrow. So it tells you, I think, in its title that it could be chopped a bit by roughly a third, I think. It's like these kids that are like, they grow up together a bit and then they separate and then they come back together, and it's like they, you know, bond through like worlds online and stuff. And like the
And they
idea,
separate. They
yeah,
come together.
Yeah.
And they separate.
the
And they come
idea is
together.
cute, yeah. But again, like, why
I
just
wasn't
do
a
it
fan.
once? You know what I mean? Anyway, okay. Last thing, okay, last prompt. Well, put up a photo. This is the photo. Okay, look at this photo. This is a photo of Bert's sneakers. Okay, Bert, the person who made Shorty September originally, who's decided that we can have it, but he doesn't want to do videos this time, okay? His little feet and his little sockies with like his little holding sockies. This is his cat feeding outfit, okay? So the prompt is, look at this photo, okay? Think about this photo, take it in with vibes, okay? And then give me a book recommendation based on the vibes, okay? I'll go first. I feel like the vibes of the photo are very friendship adventure, okay? They're holding hands, they love each other, they're going out for a little cat feeding adventure, okay? I'm gonna go with The Body by Stephen King. That's the book that they based the movie Lean on Me. Is it Lean on Me?
No, Stand By Me.
Stand By Me, you're right. It is Stand By Me. Where they like, all the friends, they like go camping because they're gonna try to see this dead body. Okay, what do you guys know?
Mine is The Offing. This one is basically a teenage guy who befriends this older woman, or the other way around. They form a relationship together that is very sweet. That's it. Very cute.
I was going for Fair Play by Tove Jansson, which is a book that's kind of auto-fiction-y, and Tove Jansson and her life partner, girlfriend, they bought this island off the coast of Finland, and they like built a little cabin on there, and that book is just basically them living their lives on this cabin and like, you know, doing their little art stuff together, because I felt like the little picture was like two separate little beings who had their like own individual lives but also like supported each other.
Aw, that's sweet.
That's cute. I feel like that's exactly the vibes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so last thing is a tag. So we have to tag people. We haven't discussed that. So give us 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm coming to you from the future. Okay, we have people to tag. Okay, we have Crystal of Fiber Artsy Reads, obviously, because she's one of our hosts and she's awesome. Okay, and then we also have Olivia at AV Club, Shawn at Shawn Breathes Books, Aaron at Aaron Read a Book, Keri at Bookish Adventures and Wellbeing, and Alex at Stay at Home Reader, because they're all super awesome and can potentially be persuaded to do a tag for us. Do God's work, please. Thank you. Okay, thank you for watching this tag. If we didn't tag you and you want to be tagged, that would be 100% acceptable. Please spread it as far and wide as you can. If you don't want to do all the prompts, or you want to just pretend to answer the prompts by not answering them, you just want to like do 1 or 2 and then pass it on, fully acceptable. There are no rules. It's completely unhinged here. Just do it. Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, bye!
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye.